Hi everyone, this is a quick video just to introduce you to the Acol Club at BBO. It is a place that I recommend for many new members, especially club members who are used to playing Acol. It's a very friendly club. It's moderated. They don't tolerate bad language, bad behavior. And so I just thought we'd go through this is a live video, so I don't know what's going to come up. So I've logged into BBO and we're going to play casual. And the Acol Club is one of the public and private clubs, so we'll click through to that. And we'll see there are currently 10 tables in play, which is a lot for the afternoon on BBO. So we'll click into the club and we'll see that there are 2 tables already open. If we want to just go and sit at East at Samantha Wise table, we can just click there, or we can go and play against Roger Wilco and Sheila Robb by going to sit East or West. Go into one of those seats, you can just sit there immediately, they're not protecting them. And if you have a friend or partner come in, just tell them and they will be able to reserve the seat for them. We saw there were 10 tables. There were actually a number of tables fully full where people are playing. The table at Mylene doesn't allow kibitzers, but you can go and watch at any other table. So we'll just go randomly and looking at this table. They're just finishing a hand. We can see Linda Bird is the host. That's what the little crown symbol next to her name on the south seat is. We can see all the boards they've played and the scores they've got on them. By default, and almost every game, you'll see the scoring is cross imps. So it's like playing a teams match. When you're here, you can chat to other kibitzers and just talk to them, and you will see that random words will go here. The table don't see what goes to kibitzers, so you can have a chat about them, about what you might have done with their hand while they're playing, and it will not interfere with them. You can interfere with them by changing the target to the table. Now, you should be careful if you're doing this. You shouldn't really disturb people if they're playing by making broadcast the entire table, but it is a feature that's there. You can also talk to everybody who's logged in the club. This is a broadcast message, so you want to be very careful about this. You don't want to be telling them about your dinner plans for the evening. So we normally just leave it on kibitzers. Private is to send a private message to someone you can't see at the moment. So maybe you want to send a message to one of my friends, chat to Dunslas, and it changes the target to speak to her. But the default is to speak to kibitzers. So we're just watching them play here. We can see that Linda's opened a weak no trump and Mrs. Wright has balanced with a natural 2 clubs. Many people would play that as showing the majors. We can also start our own table if there isn't one free or we don't want to play with the people who are looking for uh, for participants. So we can change the scoring from imps to match points. We can make it total points as well if you like aggregate, but you will not get many comparisons. I'll go back into the other table afterwards and show you how to compare things. I tend to set permission required to play. This isn't to protect it really from people who I know are unfriendly. It's really to stop people jumping in and expecting to play when I'm just waiting for someone to come back because they've had a connection problem. For this table, just for the demonstration, because I'm filming, I'm going to make the table invisible. That's going to stop people jumping into the seat expecting to play again. So I can reserve seats for me and my friends if I'm waiting for them. So I'll set a table for me and I'll wait for my alter ego to turn up if he does, and we can start the table. So here I am sitting at the table waiting for people to play. When everybody is there, when the table is complete, a deal will be randomly dealt. We can see that the south seat is reserved for Paul G1. If and when he logs in, he will get a message saying a seat is reserved for you at Paul G. Do you want to go there? So he doesn't have to find me. He'll be taken straight to the table. Uh, we can talk to the entire table. We can be friendly and say hi everyone when they're here. We can also talk when the seats are full with both opponents, or we can just click on their name here to speak to them privately. The only person you can't speak to privately is your partner for obvious reasons. You can reserve this seat for someone if you know someone's coming. You can also put a robot in there, but robots cost money, and you'll need to have established an account with BBO and put some robots on there. If you go to the help or click on the BBO dollars button next to your name in the top right, you'll be able to do that fairly easily. You can also talk to the kibitzers, like I should not have done that. As you see, my typing's not perfect. So I'm going to go back. It says, do you want to leave the table? If you're leaving a table with people on it, the table won't disappear. So you're perfectly not going to cause any problems. We'll go back to the table list. Everybody's got teammates now. We'll go to a different table and we'll see some of the hands they've played. So board 5, South Study Dog made 2 no trumps. If we click on other tables, we can see how other people have done on this hand. And you see that some people tried 3N unsuccessfully. One East got away with 2 diamonds somehow. And you can see the scores that everybody's got there. And you can look at any hand. So that's a really nice way of seeing how you're doing. Cross-imping is fairly good. If you make a game, you tend to win imps. It's a bit like at the club, actually. And that's about it. So the Acol Bridge Club, you don't have to be a member of the club to play at the tables. You only have to be a member of the club if you want to play in their tournaments that they run. And I'll put a note about that where you can register. It is free in the comments for this video. Thank you.